Everybody looks like they're winning except you. Your friends are getting married, building houses, traveling abroad, and you're here wondering, God, what about me? Listen carefully, you are not behind in life, you're on a different timeline. There was a woman in her early 30s, brilliant, kind, prayerful, but her life didn't look like what she imagined. Her younger sister was married with 2 kids. Her friends were posting engagements every weekend. Every night she would scroll through social media, smiling on the outside but crying inside. She started asking dangerous questions. Did I waste my time? Did I miss my chance? Is God forgetting me? One day she stopped praying boldly. She started praying carefully. Comparison is the thief of peace. The biggest lie you've believed is this: if it's not happening now, it's not happening at all. But who told you your timeline should look like theirs? Some people marry early and struggle silently. Some people look ahead publicly but are behind privately. What you see is not the full story. Your life is not late. Your life is layered. There are things God cannot give you yet, not because he is wicked, but because you are still becoming the person who can sustain it. Imagine giving a child millions of naira. It won't bless them, it will destroy them. Some blessings require strength. Some doors require maturity. Some opportunities require character. What feels like delay is actually training. You're in preparation, not punishment. Stop thinking God is punishing you. Sometimes he's protecting you from wrong relationships, premature success, opportunities that look good but carry hidden pain. There are battles you didn't fight because God delayed you. There are tears you avoided because he said not yet. Your path is different because your assignment is different. You can't compare your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 10. A fast life is not always a fulfilled life. If your journey feels slow, maybe it's because your purpose is heavy. Silence does not mean absence. There are seasons where God feels quiet. No signs, no breakthroughs, no clear direction. But just because he's silent doesn't mean he's absent. Seeds grow in silence. Roots develop underground. You don't see progress, but that doesn't mean progress isn't happening. You are exactly where you need to be, not where you wish to be, not where others expect you to be, but where your growth requires you to be. Every delay, every disappointment, every closed door is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more prepared. Let me ask you something. What if the life you're crying about is actually the life that will save you tomorrow? What if you're not behind, you're just being built differently? You're not late, you're not forgotten, you're not overlooked. You are being prepared. One day, everything will make sense. The waiting, the tears, the confusion. And when your time comes, it won't just happen fast, it will happen right. So stop rushing your story, stop comparing your journey, because what God is writing with your life is not ordinary. And trust me, when it finally unfolds, it will be worth the wait. There is a silent pressure destroying people today. Not physical pressure, not even financial pressure, timeline pressure. You wake up and check your phone, okay, another just relocated abroad, another just bought a car. And suddenly your peace disappears. Not because your life is bad, but because someone else's life looks better. That's how subtle comparison is. It doesn't scream, it whispers. Look at them. Look at you. What are you doing with your life? And before you realize it, you start measuring your life using someone else's clock. Let me challenge you. Who told you that marriage at 25 is success, money at 30 is fulfillment, fame at 35 is purpose? Who created that standard? Because if you follow that logic, anyone who doesn't hit those milestones is a failure. But that's not truth. That's societal programming. Some people marry early and regret it, get rich early and feel empty, achieve fast and crash hard. So what exactly are you rushing toward? Let's be honest for a moment. That thing you're praying for right now. Are you truly ready for it? Not emotionally, not spiritually, not mentally. Because it's easy to want something, but sustaining it is a different story. Imagine the relationship you want requires emotional maturity you don't yet have. The money you want requires discipline you haven't built. The platform you want requires character that hasn't been tested. So if it comes now, it won't elevate you. It will expose you. God builds before he blesses. There's a part of many people ignore. Before elevation comes preparation. You don't see this part on social media. You only see the after. But every strong life has a hidden before. That season where nothing is working, nobody's clapping, nobody's noticing. That's not a useless season. That's a building season. Let me give you a picture. A seed planted in the ground. For weeks, it looks like nothing is happening. No leaves, no stem, no visible progress. But underground roots are spreading. And the deeper the roots, the stronger the tree. So when it finally grows, it doesn't collapse under pressure. That's your life right now. You're not stagnant. You're just growing where people can't see. Let's not pretend. One of the hardest parts of waiting is disappointment. You believed this year will be different, but it wasn't. You prayed, you hoped, you planned, and still nothing changed. That kind of disappointment can make even doubt God, and slowly you stop expecting good things because it hurts less that way. Just because it didn't happen when you expected does not mean it will never happen. Delay can damage your confidence if you're not careful. You start saying things like, maybe it's not for me, maybe I'm not meant to succeed, maybe I should just settle. No, that's not wisdom, that's wounded thinking. Rediscover your own path. Here's what you need to do. Stop asking, why is my life not like this? Start asking, what is my life supposed to look like? Because your journey is not a copy. Let me warn you, when you feel behind, you're more likely to make desperate decisions. You might enter the wrong relationship just to not be alone, take shortcuts just to look successful, force doors that were never meant for you. You cried over that relationship that didn't work, that job you didn't get, that opportunity that passed you. But what if those closed doors were actually protection, not punishment? Because sometimes what looks like rejection is actually e-direction. If you're still here, this message was for you. Drop a comment, I'm not behind. And remind yourself every day, my timing is different, but it is not wrong.